And when you're drinking bottles after bottles of vodka, that is going to fuck you up.
You've spoken well and openly about your battles with mental health, and it's something we both feel really passionately about. Also about your alcohol addiction. I wondered, was there a message you had for someone, perhaps, especially in these difficult times, who was going through something similar?
Absolutely. And when you say battles with mental health, I think the mental health with me, personally, was related to the drink, was connected in some way. And well, when I did go mental health was bad, was a year after my dad died. But I didn't talk, so I drank vodka instead, which in turn makes your mental health worse because it's a depressant, isn't it? And when you're drinking bottles after bottles of vodka, that is going to fuck you up. So yes, I struggle with mental health, but more the bigger problem was alcohol. But my message is clear and simple to anyone who's struggling: is speak.
Yeah. Speak.
Like, you have to, like, I mean, it's amazing. Since I've come out and said about my drinking and stuff like that, the amount of people, and I'll try and get back to every single one. I'm not going to lie, I haven't, because I literally can't, because there's so many. Like, can you know, I've told people and I feel better. Like, can you help me with this? Sometimes I like phone them up and speak on the phone for like, I did it the other week to some guy in Newcastle, I think. Because I love to help people, but you have to tell people you have a problem, because if you don't tell people you've got a problem, people can't help you.
Of course.
And I was guilty of it. I knew I had a drink problem for years and years and years and years, because every weekend, if I'd been out, not every morning, if I didn't go out the night before, I wouldn't need a drink. But people think an alcoholic is someone who drinks every day. And it's not the case. An alcoholic is someone who can't control their alcohol. So it started off with me being the binge drinker. Do you know what I mean? And Soccer made a joke of it, going ban tubes from your pubs. But yeah, you pull that face battle, but no one knew. Do you know what I mean? It's like, looking back, it was like, fucking hell, that's bad. But like, I'd play along with it. I'd be like, this, you know, this is like mad, like, because it's sort of like that. I knew probably back then that I was like, that's a sign, isn't it? That Soccer would ban tubes from your pub.
Yeah.
That's the reputation I had. So, but I knew I had a problem probably a year after my dad died. So every time I go out on a Saturday night, I'd make sure on the Sunday I had a pick-me-up, or what I call it. And if I didn't, I was in trouble. Like, sometimes I'd be like trying to get out at 5 a.m, going down, trying to find off licenses. It was like mental.
Yeah.
But so I knew for ages. But as soon as I went, enough's enough, bang, let's, you know, this is not working, I'll be dead.
Yeah.
And more importantly, I'm upsetting my family.
Yeah.
So I was like, so as soon as I spoke, everything was like, vroom. You know what I mean? And everyone was like, all my mates were like, well, we knew, but we didn't want to say. So they were great. Mum straight away was happier, which made me happier. Like, do you know what I mean? I've ruined so many sort of relationships, like with like girlfriends and stuff like that, because I was a liability. Not a dick, but just a liability. Like, is that your boyfriend over there fucking can't talk? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I lived for years like that, and it just got out of hand. So my advice, if you think you're struggling, or you know you're struggling, tell people, because people will help.
Yeah.
And you feel so much better. And also get something else to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, my whole life changed, because my whole life was revolved around drinking. It's sad, but true. I was like, I look at the Chelsea fixture list. I've got a season ticket at Chelsea. I'll be like, yes, Sunday game. That's so I can go out Saturday night, can carry on the sun. Saturday afternoon, great, 5:30, great, straight across to the Grasshoppers, you know, the pub. Opposite Sky, and everything was like, I was like, what interview? So I've got an interview on Wednesday, so I won't go out Tuesday, but there's a train journey back from Manchester, so I can have a few cans and then go to the pub at Victoria, or was it Euston, London Euston. It was mental. My whole, you know, people wouldn't know that I'd be planning this, but in my head I was like, bang, 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 and it all revolves around drinks. So once you give it up, it's like
got a lot of time to fill.
Massive amounts of time. So go to the gym, like play golf or like go walking, just do something, cycling. So you need to, but yeah, the most important thing is talk.
Yeah, I completely agree, mate. It's like a massive weight off your shoulders every single time.